Okay, dear students, in the previous lecture we discussed about hyperfine splitting, and today we will actually see what are the rules which govern the hyperfine splitting, where from we can actually guess the number of lines we can obtain, which we can obtain from the EPR spectrum of a particular molecule. So there are various rules, and we will discuss those one by one with some examples. Rule number one is, if there are n number of non-equivalent protons in our system, in the free radical or in a compound, if there are n number of non-equivalent protons in the system, in the vicinity of an unpaired electron, if there are n number of non-equivalent protons in the vicinity of an unpaired electron, the number of lines obtained in the spectrum, in the EPR spectrum, will be given by two raised to power n. So the number of lines which will be observed in such system in which the unpaired electron is delocalized over n number of non-equivalent protons, or is in the vicinity of n number of non-equivalent protons, the number of lines will be given by 2 raised to power n. We will take an example. For example, we have CH, free radical, CHOH, COOH. Okay. Here there are two type of protons are here, which are in the vicinity of the unpaired electron. One is here, this proton, and another is this proton. Okay, they are in the close vicinity of this unpaired electron. Here, for example, number of lines obtained from for CH proton. For CH proton will be equal to 2ni plus 1. Okay, which we already studied in previous lecture. That will be equal to 2 into, here n is 1 for CH proton, here is only one proton, we will write 1, and for I we will write 1 by 2 plus 1, and it will come out as 2 lines. Okay. Similarly, number of lines for OH proton is this one. Here again it will be equal to 2 into, for n we will write 1 into 1 by 2 for I plus 1, and it will again come as 2 lines. So the total number of lines obtained in this type of molecule will be equal to 4 lines. Okay, and 4 lines is equal to 2 square. So since there were two type of non-equivalent protons on which the unpaired electron was localized, so we got n here. Here our n is 2, that is 2 raised to power 2 is equal to 4. That is the number of lines, which actually total number of lines we obtained in this case of molecule. Okay, so this is one first rule, that the number of non-equivalent protons, if there are n number of non-equivalent protons in the vicinity or delocalized over an there are n number of non-equivalent protons on which the unpaired electron is delocalized, or that unpaired electron is in vicinity of those protons, then the number of lines obtained in the EPR spectrum will be given by 2 raised to power n. Okay, so now we will move to next rule. Rule number second. Now we will see if there is n number of equivalent protons in the molecule. If the molecule has n number of equivalent protons, in first rule it was the number of these non-equivalent protons. Now we will, in second rule, n number of equivalent protons. If there are n number of equivalent protons on which the unpaired electron is delocalized, or the unpaired electron is in the vicinity of n number of equivalent protons, we will take an example. CH3, free radical. Okay, this is the simplest system which we can discuss here. Here you can see here are three type of equivalent protons. That is H3. That means three equivalent protons are here on which this unpaired electron is delocalized. The number of lines will be given by, in its EPR spectrum, number of lines will be equal to 2ni plus 1 or n plus 1 or simply n plus 1. Okay, now we will check here. For this, if we will write number of lines is equal to 2 into, for n we will write 3, into for I we will write 1 by 2 because hydrogen has a spin of 1 by 2, so plus 1, and it will come out as 4. Okay, so if 4 is equal to 3 plus 1, that means here our n was 3 and 3 plus 1 means 4. So you can get the number, guess the number of lines in case of this system using this 2ni plus 1 formula, or n plus, simply n plus 1 in case of protons only. Okay, so next example, one more example we can have, like we have C5H5 free radical. Okay, in this case there are 5 equivalent protons. Okay, so we can simply guess that the number of lines will be equal to n plus 1, that means 6, or you can write in terms of 2ni plus 1, that 2 into n is 5 into I is 1 by 2 plus 1, it will come out as 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. So simply in such systems where you have n number of equivalent protons, you can easily guess the number of lines in its spectrum by using the formula n plus 1. Okay. Now one more situation can arise where in a single molecule you will be having two or more than two sets of non-equivalent protons. There are two sets of non-equivalent protons, or there are more than two sets of non-equivalent protons. That situation can also arise. That is rule number 3. Means two or more than two sets of non-equivalent protons are present. Means the unpaired electron which we have in the EPR active molecule, that is in the vicinity of two or more than two sets of non-equivalent protons. The number of lines will be given by, number of lines will be equal to the product of lines obtained for each set. The total number of lines in this system will be the product of lines obtained for each set, because there will be two or more than two sets of the equivalent non-equivalent protons. So the total number of lines will be product of the lines obtained for each set. That will be given by, mathematically that will be given by, for example, for each set we write it 2ni plus 1. Okay, so since here are n number of equivalent protons, I will write II subscript small I. That means this nucleus has a spin, this is of different spin than the other. 2 Mij plus 1. And similarly we can have, if we have more than 2 sets of non-equivalent protons, we can extend it further. So where you can write N and M are the number of protons of type I and J respectively. Or you can write number N and M are the number of protons oblique nuclei of type I and J respectively. Okay. Now we will take some example where you can understand it more clearly. For example, we have CH2OH free radical. Here the unpaired electron is delocalized over 2 kinds of protons. This is one type. For example, I will write it alpha. Here it is beta. So there are 2 types of protons. And alpha type has 2 number of protons and beta type has only 1 number of proton. So here the total number of lines will be equal to total number of lines obtained in the EPR spectrum of this molecule will be equal to 2 into N. Here N is 2 for this type of proton, alpha proton. Alpha set, for alpha set we have 2 number of protons, into I is 1 by 2 plus 1, and we have to take the product of 2 kinds. So we will write 2 into, for M we will write 1 because for beta, in beta set we have only 1 proton, into 1 by 2 because spin is 1 by 2 for this hydrogen also, plus 1. So we will get 2 plus 1 is 3 multiplied by 2, that will 6 lines. So we will get 6 lines in case of this system. Okay. Now we will take another example in this type of situation. Like we have a system like this, anthracene, you might have seen. In case of anthracene, this proton, this proton, this proton and this proton, they are equivalent. Similarly, this and this proton are equivalent. Okay, and this proton are equivalent. So there are 3 sets of equivalent protons. One is alpha, they are 4 in number. Alpha set is 4 in number. Beta set has also 4 protons, equivalent protons, and gamma set has only 2 number of protons. So 3 sets are possible in case of anthracene molecule. Here also number of lines will be given, like number of lines observed in the EPR spectrum of this kind of molecule will be equal to 2 into, firstly we will take alpha set. For alpha set they are 4 in number. For N we will write 4 into 1 by 2 because for hydrogen I is 1 by 2 plus 1 multiply by, now we will take beta, that is again 2 into N is 4 because we have in beta set we have 4 type of protons, into 1 by 2, that spin is 1 by 2 and plus 1. And for gamma we will write 2 multiply by, here N is only 2 because there are 2 protons in the gamma set, into 1 by 2 plus 1. So product of 3 sets of protons will give us the number of lines. So it will come out 5, 4 plus 1 is 5, multiply by this will again come 4 plus 1 5, multiply by 2 plus 1 it will come out 3. So the total number of lines will be 75. 75 lines will be observed in this type of system if the unpaired electron is present in such a molecule. Okay, now we will take one more example in case of this situation. For example, we have this type of system where we have free radical over here, so O negative, and here this is H, hydrogen here and hydrogen here. So here you can easily see that it can be actually also shown like this. Okay, O negative, H and H here. So it has two sets of protons, equivalent protons. For example, I will write it A, it is also A. This will be B type of proton and this will be also B type of proton. So there are two sets of protons, and in each set there are two hydrogens or two protons. So the total number of lines will be equal to, total lines will be equal to 2 into, here n is 2 for A type, into 1 by 2 plus 1 multiply by 2 into, again B type protons are 2 in number, into 1 by 2 plus 1. Okay, it will come out 3 multiply by 3, that is equal to 9 lines. So we will get 9 lines in case of this type of system. Okay, now again I will show one more example. Like we have this is a tetraaza naphthalene. Okay, tetraaza naphthalene. Here we have, as we know, it will be having one hydrogen here, one here, and also one here, one here. So here are four number of equivalent protons, and here are also 4 number of equivalent nitrogen nuclei. Okay, since we know for nitrogen I is equal to 1, its spin is 1. So how we will write the total number of lines? Total number of lines will be equal to 2 multiply by, firstly we will write for protons 2 multiply by, here are 4 equivalent protons, so 2 into 4 multiply by 1 by 2 spin of the proton plus 1 multiply by 2 into, now we will take nitrogen are 4 in number, into its spin is 1 plus 1 from the formula. So we will get 4 plus 1 is 5, into 2 4s are 8 plus 1 is 9. So we will get 45 lines in case of the EPR spectrum of this kind of molecule. Similarly, you can take you can have different molecules with different type of nuclei and also different type of non-equivalent sets of non-equivalent protons. You can this kind of formula. That means you have to take product of each set, which will give you the total number of lines in that case of situation. Okay, so one more situation can arise when you have a unpaired electron delocalized over a nucleus which has I more than, for example, if I of the nucleus is greater than 1 by 2, as in this case you saw in case of nitrogen it has spin of 1 that is greater than 2. Similarly, you can have some other systems, like for example we have this kind of organometallic complex as Fe, cobalt, nonacarbonyl. In this case, here we have two cobalt nuclei. Okay, so we will get number of lines will be given by simply by 2ni plus 1, and that will be equal to 2 into n. For n we have, since we have 2 cobalt, so we will write 2 multiply by I is the spin of cobalt. It is the spin of cobalt nucleus is equal to 7 by 2 plus 1. Okay, so the total number of lines will be 15. So if you have nuclei which have greater than 1 by 2 spin, you simply use 2 and I plus 1 formula, where you will write for I, you will write that particular spin which that very nucleus will have. Okay, and one more example you can see in this situation, like we have tertiary butyl derivatives are here. So substituents are there on this nitrous oxide radical. So you can here also total number of lines will be equal to 2 multiplied by n. Here, since only one nitrogen is here, so it is 1 multiplied by I is 1 for nitrogen plus 1, that will come out 3. 3 lines will be possible in case of this system. Okay. One more rule is that if you have different type, the unpaired electron is in the vicinity or delocalized over several different nuclei, okay, which have different spin. For example, a simple we have a unpaired electron which is delocalized over hydrogen, over nitrogen, and over copper also. So simultaneously, in that very situation, how you can get the total number of lines. So in this case, for example, you have odd electron delocalized over several nuclei, several different, or you can write non-equivalent different nuclei. Okay, the number of lines will be given by total number of lines will be equal to product of lines obtained for each type of nucleus. Okay, or each type of nucleus means each type of nuclear spin. Okay, so it will be given by the product of lines which are obtained for each. For example, I will take an example. For example, initially if we have a electron which has no nuclear spin in its vicinity, so when it is degenerate, ms is equal to plus 1 by 2 and minus 1 by 2, they are doubly degenerate. Once we apply the magnetic field, what will happen? They will split into two levels, and here ms will be equal to plus 1 by 2 and ms is equal to minus 1 by 2, which we have already discussed. So now if a nucleus of nuclear spin plus 1 by 2 will come in its vicinity, what will happen? It will split into two lines. One will be mi is equal to plus 1 by 2, another will be mi is equal to minus 1 by 2, and similarly this one will also split into two lines. It will give mi is equal to minus 1 by 2 and mi is equal to plus 1 by 2. Okay. Now if one more nucleus is present which has I of 1, like nitrogen is present, so what will happen? Each line will split into three lines. Okay, so each line will be like, it will be plus 1, 0 and minus 1. Similarly it will be minus 1, 0, plus 1. Likewise it will be minus 1, 0, plus 1, and it will be plus 1, 0, minus 1. Okay, each line will split into three lines, three levels. Each level will split into three levels. Now if we have one more nucleus there which has I is equal to 3 by 2, so now each line, for example, it had three lines. Now each line of these will be split into 4, and each line will be split into four lines. So it will be plus 3 by 2, plus 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2 and minus 3 by 2. Likewise all lines will be splitted. So the total number of lines will be given by the product of each. For example, here when it was mi was plus 1 by 2, here we got two lines. One line is between these two, another is between these two. We got two lines here, so we will write 2 multiply by, here we will get 3 lines, multiply by 3, here we will get 4 lines, multiply by 4. So total number of lines will be equal to 2 3s are 6, multiply by 4, that means 24 lines. So if you have the unpaired electron delocalized over various nuclei, the only thing you should know is the spin of those nuclei. Then you can simply use the formula 2ni for each, 2ni plus 1 for each nucleus, and then take the product of those nuclei, and you will get the total number of lines in that very kind of the system. Okay, thank you.